I'm spending several months working remotely here in Mexico, and even though I started planning the trip about 6 months in advance, I still think I could have done a better job of planning. If we haven't met before, I'm Tiffany, and just to give you some context here, I'm very lucky to be a full-time content creator. I actually do something that I would advise no one to do. I manage several YouTube channels that I create for. I shoot the videos, I do the editing. It's too much. Don't do it. If you're a YouTuber, just focus on one and really get that one rocking for a long time before you move on to others. But that's an aside. It was a long time without traveling during COVID and really long days inside at the computer. So I had goals for this trip. Not only did I want to create a lot of content for my various channels, I wanted to get back to a healthier routine where I take more time for myself and actually have some fun. But even while I've been here, I feel like I haven't been as focused as I could be. I've been working a bit too much, and I haven't saved enough time for going to La Playa. Let me give you some tips to think about when you're getting your trip together and help live your best digital nomad life ever. Set a definitive finish time each and every day. It gives structure to your day and helps you know that you're actually saving time to enjoy yourself at the end of your workday. Now, if you're working with clients or a team back home, well, then your finish time might kind of rely on them, their work schedule, and their time zone. But even if you are like me, you work for yourself, a set finish time creates necessity. I mean, I'm a workaholic. A specific goal for this trip was to reset the way I view my workday and make sure that I'm taking enough time for me and health and fun and things besides work. So a finish time is a constant reminder to stay focused, keep your eye on the clock, don't get sucked into those research rabbit holes, stay on task, get your goals done, and get out of there for the day. Travel slow. If you just go to a place for a couple of days or even a week, you're really not going to get to know your destination. But if you can spend a couple of weeks, even a month or two, then you're really going to be able to live like a local while being a tourist. You'll be able to get into your daily rhythm and routine and create those productive work habits so you get your work done and you still get to enjoy. Internet is just so important to all of us when we're working remotely. So really try to get a handle on how good it is where you're staying. Maybe even ask your Airbnb host to send you screenshots of the speed, upload and download speed. For me, that is really important because I'm dealing with a lot of video. You can also locate as a backup or maybe your main go-to the co-working space that's close to you. I know that I have busted out to the Starlink Cafe that's really just a block or two from here, and thank goodness it's here. So make sure you know where your backups are before you even go. And if you're dealing with big uploads and downloads, bring an Ethernet cords. You don't have to deal with Wi-Fi. I thought I was so smart bringing 2 Ethernet cords just in case. Yeah, and then I realized that my new MacBook doesn't even have that standard internet plug, so good luck finding an adapter here in this small town in Mexico where I'm at. But I'm just saying, think about Ethernet. And of course, internet is so important for dealing with our deadlines. On that note, stay ahead of things. Give yourself a buffer when making a deadline. It might be the one day that the internet where you're staying is out for the entire town and you've got that project due. Just get it uploaded in advance. Stay ahead of your deadline. So then if something happens, you'll be okay. Or maybe something fun comes up and you just want to take the day off. You'll be good to go. If you wear glasses, bring defogger. I didn't even know this existed for eyeglasses until I ended up doing a Google search while I'm here. Too late now, but I never had this problem at home. Here, I guess it's so humid that as soon as I put my glasses on, they fog up. And it is driving me nuts. I can't see my computer screen. I constantly have to stop and clean these off. Oh, and by the way, it happens with my sunglasses too. So just a little tip for you. Bring some defogger. If I'd had it here, probably would have made learning Final Cut Pro a lot less painful. This is also in the tech category. Bring a surge protector. There are so many power outages where we are, and you know when that electricity comes back on, it can fry your delicate circuits in a snap in your computer. So we've got a surge protector all the time, and frankly, if you're working in a co-working space, an internet cafe, I'd think about bringing a surge protector there before plugging into one of their wall outlets. Protect all your tech gear from humidity and the hot sun. I keep my laptop in its case whenever I'm using it, just to try to protect it from all the humidity that's in the air here. And I make sure to close the blinds so that the sun's not going to come in at some point during the day and beat down all its heat on my phone, my tablet, my laptop, because that stuff can fry your gear. Establish a daily routine. This one's always been hard for me because I've been working for myself for so long. You know, I can work daytime, I can work nighttime, but what really drove it home for me is if I take too long during the day to get something done, I don't get enough beach time that day. Oh, and religiously watching the sunset every night really helps. Know your finish time each day. But that's my point. Establish a routine, know your hours, and then you'll have enough time for yourself after the workday, which is the reward of being a digital nomad. Bring an external hard drive. I just love my Samsung T7. It's an SSD, super fast, so I can have all my video files on it and still edit with my computer. You do not want to rely on the cloud for backups if your internet is not up to North American standards. And also, knock wood, but if your laptop gets stolen or damaged in some way, and you need a full computer backup, you're going to be able to access it a lot quicker on an external hard drive than in the cloud. Find a good way to make calls to landlines back home. WhatsApp is great and everyone uses it here in Mexico, but you've got to know someone's cell phone number. It's got to be in your contacts for you to be able to use it. So are you comfortable asking your boss or asking your client if they're on WhatsApp? If they can use their cell phone, so you can use Viber because you're off gallivanting around the world. No. Figure out a way that's not going to charge you an arm and a leg like your cell phone provider. I actually use something called Vonage. It's my home phone provider, kind of my landline, even though it's actually over the internet. And because I pay for their service, it's like $30 a month or something, I can use their app to call back home from Mexico for free to anywhere in Canada or the United States. So that's really helped out, making doctor's appointments, calling clients, all kinds of things. And finally, don't forget to have fun. Remember the reason why you're on this trip in the first place. Because believe it or not, it's easy to get sucked into your computer no matter where you are. So make your list of tasks for the day, keep your eye on the clock, stay focused, and get things done. Then turn to your fun checklist. What do you want to see? What do you want to explore? And then make sure you budget the time to go do it. I've actually been putting a ton of content about the place where I'm staying on my travel channel, Blue Beso. So I'll put up a playlist right here, I guess, so you can check that out if you're interested. And also, while I'm here, I put up 90 shorts in 30 days. And I'm making a whole video examining how that worked out, if it boosted that channel, because trust me, that channel had been dormant for years. So it's been pretty cool to see the results. So if that video is edited, I will also put it up here so you can check it out if you're interested. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and consider subscribing. I do all kinds of YouTuber business tips right here on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. This is me waiting until construction noises go down just a little bit before I start rolling. And not now. I was being optimistic. Thought it was going to end soon. But you know, as the wife of a contractor, I can hear that his battery's getting low. Maybe he doesn't have another one charged? I'm surrounded. Construction over there, over there. It's Boomtown. Come to Puerto, everyone. It's so peaceful.